So hello, this is Guion, and I'm going to do this video on something I've been waiting to do for a while. This is on a concept that I encountered pretty soon into my reading and study into what magic and occult and stuff is. It's the four powers of the Sphinx, also known as the Witch's Pyramid. I got my board here that I hope you can all see this well. So if I can just go through this. Basically, there's four powers of the Sphinx, and there's a fifth one. You can see where this is going with the symbols, possibly, for some of you that have already been into magic and the occult, is that, you know, where some of these are four or six-sided stars. We got the pentagram, five-sided star. Each one, you know, the elements, it goes to each one. So there's to know, to dare, to will, to keep silent. These are air, you know. So here we go. Let me see if I can get this done. So we've got to know is what you're thinking, your whole thought world. Okay, so your thought life, your thought world, everything you think is started here and comes down to here. So to know is the element of air, because thoughts are air-like. Coming down here, whatever you think eventually, will to will. Your will becomes your results. So our will is our reality. That's how I'm taking this. Of course, you know, this was explained differently. This is even in the Bible. We'll go over that later. So, and these have animals. The Sphinx has, you know, the face of a human, the body of a bull, the wings of an eagle, and also the claws of a lion. This chimera type creature was in Egypt, obviously, because of the big statue. And it became part of the Judeo-Christian tradition because, you know, as we know, people like me who study the Bible know that the Hebrews were in Egypt with Moses and the Exodus, and, you know, they were enslaved by Egypt according to the Bible. So they were around this stuff. So to know, your thoughts become your reality. What are these two? So this is air and earth. So your air becomes your earth. Your air becomes your results. Whatever you think will become this. What are the two things here? We have to dare is our action. Every action that we do is here. Every action, every word we speak, everything we do with action. Everything we do with inaction over here is to be silent. This was all described in Latin. In the book, in the Bible, you know, there was a four tribes of Israel, the four main tribes. You know, one had the lion, the eagle was one, a human was one. You know, they were symbolic of these kind of like mascots, you know. So they had a bull or an ox as one, you know, showing the will, how strong you are. Eagle, you know, you're above it all. You're, you know, and these also, like I'm saying, this is just how people have done them through the years. You can exchange these for any values you like. If you want the eagle to be here because it's more air-like, why not? If you want to make this earth and that and this, and if that feels better for you, you can change this around as any way you want to. The main thing here is once you know that your thoughts become your reality, your actions in the mundane and the magical. So this is rituals. This is just what you do. If you're going for a job, if you fill out an application, or if you go to an interview or don't go to an interview, that affects this. If you're thinking of getting money, it comes down here. You do nothing over here. You do nothing. You're on this side. You're not doing anything, or you do things to sabotage. You call up the place and you tell them, I don't want that job, or I don't like the way you sound, or I don't know, whatever. Yeah, I won't work for that. I won't do. So your actions could actually stop this too. Your inactions could stop this. If you do nothing, people are probably not going to knock on your door and say, here's money and here's a job. You have to do some things. You have to not do some things. So this is the thing. You think it, you do actions or don't do actions, and it becomes reality. If you're getting results you don't want, then you're doing something wrong with these three powers. This power here also is a power because you can manifest whatever this. I mean, if you get something bad in your life, it's the way that you react to it. So this is your reaction. And each one of these also can be assigned to different magical techniques. So I like to think of this as invocation. So invocation. No, I'm not going to be spelling that way. So invocation is up here. I like to think of this as more of well, this obviously you could do banishing. So banishings, meditation, anything, you could assign any value to it here. Action on, enchanting, spells, enchanting type of things. And I'll go into all these different techniques in the future, but this is my main model. Once you have a good idea and mastery of this, I like to think of the fifth power, which there is a fifth power of the Sphinx. It was developed. This stuff, by the way, it was covered by Aleister Crowley. I believe was it Levi came up with it possibly first, or at least got it from old grimoires. Like I said, it's in the Bible. It's in the Egyptian stuff because of the Sphinx. These other people like Crowley and Levis Levi or these kind of people probably, they went over it, but they didn't invent it necessarily. They were maybe just going over it and trying to make it, enunciate it better. I like to look at it like once you understand you could do this any way you want in my system. Then, the fifth power I like to represent by, the all-seeing eye, which, I've got a tattoo of because this is, as you can see, this is going towards, kind of like towards my symbol. This is a cross. This is what, this is stuff that's kind of taken from, Christian magic of being a knight, like the Templars. It's not really gone over that much. When I was with the OTO, they didn't even know this stuff that well that I could see. No one wants to go over it. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a secret teaching because I didn't go far in the OTO. And I mean, but I do have some special information on that I'll go into later. But yeah, this is so your awareness is the triangle in the middle here, like on this of our cross now, and this awareness will give you the power to work all of these things, to assign different values to it, to assign different magical techniques, invocation, evocation, enchanting, banishing. That's what I like to do. Evocation and invocation. That's really all you need. That's like the great work. That's high magic. This is like low magic, if that makes sense. So this is like, witchy techniques you would use. Enchanting, self-hypnosis, sigil magic is along these lines. This is more like, I think it happens. I create a spirit. I invoke the spirit. Invocation is invoking thoughts and spirits in your mind, in your body. Evocation is in your environment, projecting that out. So we do that all the time we think of something, we say something that is invoking the thoughts and the spirit. So this also was turned into, the witch's pyramid. Like I'm saying, that's why I like to use a little pyramid in the middle. The pyramid, each side of it is one of these the elements, to know, to dare, each, whatever side of the pyramid you want. The bottom of the pyramid is here. Originally they said to go, but that doesn't really resonate with me. I believe that's what maybe Aleister Crowley and those kind of guys back then were assigned to this. That doesn't really resonate to go. I would say awareness is what resonates with me more to actually be the fifth power of the Sphinx. So that's all for this, and I hope you enjoy this. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm making these videos. I'm hoping that they go well. Here's if you want to see the whole board. I'm trying to see if that'll work for you all. I don't write that well, so anyway, this is if you want to pause it on this and any other writing. I'll be using this board more. I'm used to teaching like this, so this is Guion signing off.